welcome to Kate's Egg. Today I'm here in the tractor with Uncle Chris, and he is teaching me how to roll, which I actually took a ride in the roller last year, which was super fun, but this year I'm going to be doing it by myself, which will be exciting.
See, it doesn't until you unlock it. And there's a little green light there.
Okay.
And you want to keep that, above the ground, obviously. So you're out of your eyesight. Let's look back here and see which hydraulic does what.
So that does the wheels?
See, the first one does the wheels?
Yep.
And the second one, see that? See the arms that catch it?
Yep. So the second one kind of pushes the roller into the ground?
No, the second one, see those arms?
Yep.
They capture that thing that locks it, and then it lifts the tires up too.
Okay. So what one do you do first?
You always want to do that. You have to fold it out first, so you have to go out in the field.
Oh, so you put it in
Forward.
and then you can just, like, here is fine, and then this just controls speed. And then you got to probably bring the RPM up a bit.
I roll back.
So you go up a pass and roll back the same?
I only roll half of the back. I only roll half. That way we end up rolling it all twice, except for the first round. Then we'll have to do the first round. It isn't very heavy, so it doesn't push the rocks in very good, and it's real dry, so the ground is hard.
Okay.
See the wheels in the back?
Yeah.
Tires?
They're straight. So you're going to turn them out.
I'm going to turn a little way. I think you drive forward.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I knew how you go forward. You turn the wheels.
Okay.
And you just creep forward.
And the wheels are the first hydraulic?
Yes. And then as they get... I knew you had to pull forward. Like rake, you have to back up.
Oh, and I see the bar it's going to catch too.
Yeah.
The rake can be challenging sometimes.
You have to just turn the wheel a little bit. See how it's going?
Yeah.
See where I turn the wheel that I'm going backwards?
Yep.
Once they get there...
Then you use your second hydraulic. Oh.
Well, I have to maybe keep a little pressure on it.
And do you just roll straight back and forth, or do you follow the path that's been seeded?
What I think we'll do is just, we'll go down and then we'll just go back and forth until, follow him over that way. Yeah, and the whole deal is not, not to go real fast so you don't ruin the thing.
How fast would you say is
I don't know.
a good speed?
Between 7 to 10, I don't know. It just sort of depends, I personally don't like this throttle type thing, the way they do that.
Really?
I prefer have the thing,
I like to have it roll with the roll of the thumb.
I don't like that.
It's a bit handy, but it can be really sensitive.
See, in some of these places we won't be able to roll, so a lot of times if there's a dip, like there,
Yeah.
I will turn around and put that on the edge. If we were to buy another roller, we'd buy one we could put water in rather than just, it isn't quite heavy enough.
That's interesting. You were telling me about that last time we went rolling.
See now, it didn't roll down in that dip.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take the edge of that roller and put it right down in there. There's always lots of rocks down in the coulees too, so you really want to, if you can, you want to be able to roll up. So that's the whole idea, is to roll the rocks down so that then you don't have trouble with harvest.
Yes.
And you aren't really rolling to make the seed to firm the thing. That isn't the thing. We're just really rolling the rocks down.
Yeah, because the pulse crops, you have to cut them so low to the ground.
Yeah.
Because we don't do this for wheat or barley.
Some people do. Actually, some people just roll their wheat field. So if I'm thinking of doing a little bit just to try it out to see if it'll help the swather won't have to deal with the rocks because it'll be down.
Oh, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah, so we'll wait and see. We'll do this first, and then I'm gonna pick a field or two and just try it. Is what I'm gonna do.
And you just kind of eyeball where you rolled before?
Yeah, I don't have GPS on this now. My neighbors have their little tractors have GPS, but we don't have it on there. We can put it on there, but we just didn't get it as an option because we use it mostly around the yard, so we don't use it for a lot of field work. And I'll show you what I mean by double rolling. What we'll do, we'll just turn around and drive the tractor down the edge of this, down right where we went. See where that edge?
Yes.
I'll just put that silver thing on the edge of where we rolled.
Okay.
And that'll double roll everything except for the first half of this field. I mean that first pass along the road. We'll probably do that again anyway because there's a monster rock up there that we should come pick. This is quicker than picking rocks. So.
And much less labor intensive.
Yeah. Probably not as long term good a plan, but see that's going like 8.2. Once we get going straight, we might go a little bit faster. But you see this ridge right here. We'll probably come back here and get this coulee type thing later on. I don't suppose you can do that when you're moving. You might be able to, though.
I believe you can.
That's make it seem a little bit. Well, it turned on. It looked like it turned on the four-wheel drive too, though. Did it?
I don't know. How do you tell?
With that little do there.
Oh.
Let's go to auto again and see what it says. Maybe I turned it on here.
I know that.
You can't really hurt anything. Just don't run it, and there's no telephone poles or anything to run here, so just pick it. See where we're leaving some down there because it's up.
Yeah, so we'll come back and do.
Yeah, we'll come back before we.
Have we been rolling our fields since we started pulse crops?
Always. I've never planted a pulse crop. I didn't roll it. You know.
Which one's for?
These 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is auto, but we don't have that installed. Forward. Oh, that's just that forward arrow.
Oh.
As if you.
Yep.
That's because of the type of tractor. You can see where I mean double roll. See where the edge of that roller was.
Yep.
So we have that halfway again over there. You see where
Yes.
it's being rolled twice. Then that's what you do. Just go back and forth. Just turn. And we'll
Turn and do half of your last pass.
yeah.
So you really only do half passes with the roller, so you can roll everything twice.
It depends how much I have to do, but I think it does a little bit better if we do it twice. And we have the time right now. Otherwise, we'll catch up with them.
Yes.
When you get farther up and he hasn't seeded over there, don't roll the end that he hasn't seeded yet.
Okay.
You know when he does the last two passes, we'll get that. But
Okay.
yeah, it probably makes it harder.
Well, you really need to take care of it, and economically, to run a farm, you have to run older machinery and use it longer.
Once you get used to it, you'll go faster automatically.
Yes.
They start out slow and then they become Mario Andretti is a speed racer. That's aging me. It's Mario Andretti for the
No, I know exactly who you're talking. That's what
Car
people call me.
Mario Andretti.
Yes.
Where we rode before. So,
Yeah, you've got this side of the loader right on the edge.
Yeah, so,
Is it ever hard to tell?
well, can you see the line?
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes it's hard to tell.
So slow down to about.
Well, whatever you're comfortable with, and make a wide corner because you don't want to hit. You can hit that thing. You don't want to back up anything in general. I mean, these things. I mean, if the roller is backing up when you turn, you're probably turning a little bit too short. So
And it will hit the tire, right, if you turn
will
too
hit the
short.
tire and see how that cut. That will back up. But just slow down, and it's not any big deal. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Let me put this on really
I'm
quick.
gonna put that in park.
And so are you going to take a ride with me so we can...
No.
No?
So you can do what?
Well, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, you drove the baler. There's no big deal. You just go down that, follow that line, and slow down when you turn. And then go up about 8 miles an hour, 8.5.
Okay.
Yeah, you're old hand at this.
Well, thank you, Uncle Chris. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to learn a little bit more about where your food comes from. Thank you so much for the lesson on the roller, Uncle Chris.
Be sure and eat lots of hummus so you can buy chickpeas.
Okay, bye.
Bye.